Hello everyone and welcome back to another speed build. And today I'm kind of building something a bit different than I usually ever build. Kind of a modern house. I usually kind of build more traditional houses than that, but I really wanted to try a modern house and see kind of how it works. I personally, I'm kind of living for this house a little bit. Like it's really fun to kind of do different stuff in that because like I got to use different furniture that I really don't use. It kind of just got to change things up a bit, and I really enjoyed it in that. And I had a lot of fun with this house actually. It took me longer than I think it should have took me and that, but I don't really care. It really did turn out nice in the end, and I feel like I did a better job than I ever could do, I feel. But yeah, I was gonna have this floor, I was gonna have this house have 2 floors in that because I knew it was gonna be tiny in that, but I kind of just expanded it up a bit just so that we could just have more room, and I felt like it looked better as a 1-story than like a 2-story. It just felt like too big in that. But yeah, I really enjoyed this house. Like I feel like it looks good in that, but I'm kind of biased because I built it, but I don't know. It's pretty good. And yeah, I really don't even know what to talk about in this one. There's not much. It's just I'm trying to upload more and trying to find what kind of videos I like doing, and I'm trying to work with programs I have and that, kind of learning them and everything like that. Okay, that was weird. My phone just made a weird noise. But yeah, I plan on trying to upload a bit more. It's just right now it's kind of hectic in that in my life, and I'm just trying to like figure everything out and kind of work things out in that. But yeah, I really want to start uploading more because this is really fun for me. It's like relaxing, and it's kind of something to keep my mind off like my real life and that, just kind of have like a hobby of some sort, you know. I do want to get into streaming at one point. I really enjoy watching streams, and I feel like I would really enjoy doing that. So of course not right now. I'm not really ready. I want to get like a second monitor before I do that because like I want it to look nice, and I want to learn more about it and then how to do it and that. So yeah. I really love the colors that I used on this house. I used like a regular, just plain, it's like a wallpaper, but it's like just completely plain. And then I added some texture with some bricks. This house is kind of dark. I use a lot of blacks in that, kind of just to make it look nice, and I use big windows. I try not to use too many windows in that. I feel like the most windows are in the front because like, you know, it's like so open, and in that area I make it the dining room in that. It's just I really enjoy this, and was kind of thinking about the layout in my head, like that little bump out was in the bathroom, and I couldn't really find a door either. I did sort, like, a lot of this does change a lot because my boyfriend actually helped me. He likes to watch me build sometimes, and like we kind of build together, and he gives me a lot of good input in that, and it's really nice in that. It's just, so it's like really cool. But I used I don't know what the thing is called, but like the front porch, like above it has like I don't even know what that would be called. It's like a little roof thing, except you could like put like plants on top of it, if that makes any sense. I just don't know. Hang on, I have to move my foot. My foot is like falling asleep. But yeah, I think I also changed the foundation. Like, it's not as high, because when I was doing the landscaping, I actually finished the house today. It takes me a while to build. I don't know why it does. It just takes me generally so long. I think because, like, I try to do different things, but I end up just going to the same thing. I like to look through everything in the catalog. I just don't like to grab stuff that I, like, just always use and then put it in. So I think that's why it takes me so long. I try to use different things, even though I end up using the same things. And then, yeah, I just generally don't know. But, here I am, I'm doing the layout. I'm not really good at layouts. I always kind of, like, I don't know, like, I always make them weird some way. But I did figure it out in the end, and that, there's a very small kitchen in here. You're gonna see the kitchen's gonna be like I can't point to the screen because you can't see it. But I really like the inside of this house, the way I decorated in that. I did put like an accent wall in here of like some brick, like exposed brick. I love exposed brick. I think it looks so nice, and it just like kind of like, I don't know, it just like really makes the style of the home look really good. And I really want to incorporate that because I feel like the people that bought this house, maybe like a couple and that, so I don't know. And the house is a bit expensive. It's not too expensive. I think it's like $26,000 if I remember, because at first I was like, I'm gonna make this a starter home, but I just couldn't do that. I just like this house too much. I couldn't just like make it into a starter home because I wanted to make it look nice and like kind of like have the vision I wanted for this house, but it does not have too much in it. I didn't want to go too overboard, so I did keep it down a little bit, but it does look really good. It does. I like really am proud of myself. Like recently I've been getting better at building, because like I used to build really badly, like really bad, and my skills are like improving a bit, and I hope that they get better even more. I still want to work on like kind of like the layouts of my house. They always look really too boxy to me, and like my roofing styles and that, and like I try to have bump outs here and there. I just feel like it doesn't work sometimes, and it's like, oh, you know, but I'm trying, and just kind of watching other people build and like see their styles, it really helps a lot. So if you want to get better at building, you know, just watch other people's builds, and that you can like learn a lot. I know I did. I learned a lot from watching a lot of people building in that. Like I could just watch speed builds all day if I could. I love Sims 4 building so much. I think it's so easy. It's like once you get the hang of it, it's like simple. My boyfriend tried to build in Sims. It was like a starter sim builder. You know how like everyone just builds like big boxes and that. That's how it was for him. But he's not really bad at like decorating inside the house. He has a lot of interior design visions in that. But he's not that bad. But I just been building probably in The Sims ever since I got it. So like when I came out in that, I just feel like my skills should be a bit better than they are now. But I'm getting better with like trying to furnish things better, trying to add more detail in and that. But yeah, this is like around the time where I realized that I'm not gonna build this house under like the minimum of like 20,000 in that. Sorry if you can hear my chair. It's probably annoying, but I really had to move. But there's the exposed brick. That's my favorite brick in the game. It looks so much like custom content. Like I don't know why I love it so much, because I don't really download Build CC. I used to before like when the game first came out and then I was like learning about custom content, because in Sims 3 I never downloaded that. I just never really knew it was the thing, to tell you the honest truth. But I never really, I don't know, I just don't really like Build CC. I feel like it kind of like, it doesn't fit in the game for me. Like some of it just does not fit in the game, and I don't really like CC that doesn't fit in the game. That's why I use Maxis Match. I feel like it looks the best. I'm just not a big fan of Alpha. I know some people really like it, and if you do, you know, keep liking it, because I feel like you should like what you want to like. But I don't know, I just prefer Maxis Match in my game, and I try not to have too much custom content, and then I don't have a lot of mods. I just have UI and MC Command Center and that, just some basic ones. And every time I download new CC, I always try to get rid of like a couple things that I don't use anymore and just kind of clean it out. But I'm getting to the point now where I don't have much CC to clean out, because I kind of like everything I have in my game. I have more hairs than anything. I think everyone has a lot of hairs. I need to get more clothes. Like I think that's what I need more of, clothes and that. But anyway, the living room is my favorite part of the house, by the way. I love how I did it, like the pink sofa or peach sofa, the brick wall, and like that new freed thing we got, like the kind of like the tapestry. It looks like a tapestry, like in a picture frame. I don't know, or fabric maybe. I love it. It looks really nice. I also added a little pet toy bin, so if you want to get a pet, you can have it, because there's also a bowl in this house. I always like to add them. I love adding bowls because animals are life, you know. Animal lovers, where you at? That's just stupid. But yeah, I really try to use things I never use. Like I never used that little tree thing right there. And I thought it looked really cool and it fit perfectly right in that space. I was like, I gotta use this. So I used it and it looks really nice. Like I really enjoy it and that. The dining room I kind of ish. It's just it was hard to like the chairs and like table I love, but like with the walls and that, like there's two walls and I didn't want it to be empty because the walls were white and like it just looks very barren and like plain. So I wanted to add like a painting. So I think I added that okay, that was weird, something just fell outside. But I tried to add like that thing that we got in Seasons, the flower thing, the wall, like that's what it is. I really like that and I thought it might kind of help not just put two paintings up, it kind of just add some greenery because I wanted to add plants over there and that. So that's what I did. The kitchen I love a lot too. I never really used those counters a lot because I'm always building traditional homes and I always kind of use the parenthood ones or something. But yeah, and I use those stools I love so much, but I never can use those metal stools. I think those are so cool and they look so nice and they just like fit everywhere in that. But yeah, I really enjoy this house. I wanted to put a bookcase in right here, but that was like the hanging one was like the only one that could fit. But yeah, I just really like the inside of this house the most, I think, because I just never build anything like this, and it gets really really nice in that. And I try to keep the room simple. Again, it wasn't really a big room, so I couldn't add much into it. And I didn't add laundry into this build just because there was nowhere to put it because the bathroom was already small and I just would have to rearrange everything and all that. So I just didn't even add one. I added a fake basket in. I don't know if Sims can get in the room still with it there. So if you can't, just like move the basket and you'd be fine. But I really liked how I used like this stair dresser thing. It's more or less for like kids in that. But like I just wanted to add something different into the room and just something that I never use. I added like a little mirror. That's the basket then. They probably still might be able to get in there. I don't really know yet. But yeah, I wanted to use many different things. I never use those lights above the mirror. Never use those. Never use that sink. Always use the shower and that. I think I used that light before. I don't know. I never used the dining room light over here though. Like I never used that. Hang on, it's like that one. I don't know what that is. It kind of looks. I don't know what they are. They just look like little cylinder things, and they probably have lights in them or something. I don't know. I love that light thing, that kind of like on the floor lamp. I think it looks really cool and like modernist kind of. I don't know. But I did do the landscaping. I actually did it this morning because yesterday I was not really feeling the landscaping and I don't know, I wasn't. But I did add the plants on top and that. I don't know how I feel about it. It didn't really come out like this is. I try to make it look really nice, but I don't think it came out the way I wanted it to. But I mean, I still like it. I think it still looks different and kind of adds more to it. I did change the level of the what's it called? The foundation. Because when I was doing the landscaping, I put it all the way down so that I didn't have to worry about the plants moving up and down. And I realized that I kind of liked it without the high foundation. I think it looked better. So I changed it to not the lightest, the smallest it can be. Because I wanted a little foundation. I think because without it, it kind of just didn't look right. So I tried to add like the littlest bit of it. But I really enjoy this like a lot. Like I think it looks nice. I did switch these windows out. I did change all the windows to be black in that because I felt like it looked a bit better and it kind of matched with the house. So I did that, and I had to change the doors too because there were no black door options. So I was like, I think I used that the second one at the top of the list in that, and I just used them for both the back and that. It's just I think they fit really well on that. And this is in Oasis Springs too. It's in the area with all the nice green grass and that. So it's not that expensive. Your Sims could probably save up for like just put them on the lot and make them collect something or something like that. It's not. It's very cheap and that it's not too much money, and you could definitely have. I mean, I think if you have 2 Sims, I don't know how much money you get with 2. I'm not sure. I don't really pay attention to that. But I think you can maybe get it with 2. I don't know. But, yeah, I had a lot of fun landscaping this though, because usually I don't use any of these plants because, like, they kind of belong in Oasis Springs and that, and, like, especially the palm trees. I loved them. And I don't know, I really like the landscaping. I think I did a better job than I usually do. But landscaping is my, like, one weak point in building. I'm just not very good at it. Like, I can try so many times to make it look good, and it just will not look good. It will either look too overdone or just too underdone or just something like that. But oh yeah, this is where I changed. This is the foundation height it stays at now. I felt like it looked better in that it just felt better. I didn't use this. Did I use? No, I did not use this fence. I used one from, what is it, Perfect Patio Stuff. Like, see that really nice one. I felt that it fit more because this one just looked too traditional for me, and it just didn't really fit. I did change it in like a little bit in that, but yeah, the backyard's really simple too. Not too much in the backyard. I just added like a little barbecue, and well, the barbecue's on the patio and that. A barbecue and like tables and that. Not like pool or anything. Just I didn't want the cost to get too much up there. But yeah, I really like this. I think it's really nice. I try to make it like the what is that the octagon? I'm so stupid. I don't know. Oh, here's the fence that I'm changing it to. I thought it looked so much better. I thought it fit the house way more than I cannot speak today. Than the other one. I think it looks so much better. And add another palm tree. I think I'm gonna build an Oasis Springs more. I think the landscaping is so much easier in Oasis Springs, just because you don't have to like add much. You can just add these simple things. It's like you're done. Because not a lot of plants grow in like kind of like deserty areas and that. I don't really know. But I had a little bench there too. I added that new plant into. I really enjoy it. The one thing I hate about big plants like that though is that when you want them against a wall, they're gonna go through the wall, and it's like, I don't want the plant to be like 10 feet out, you know? Like, it just bothered me so much in that. But anyway, guys, we are getting to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I don't know, I just messed up my intro. Anyway, guys, let's just redo that. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next build or video. I cannot speak today. Just bye, guys. Just bye.